Hi guys, welcome back. We've just finished. Just going to finish off the library. There's one more thing that we need to find, and now we've got the ability to become a bat. We can now access it. Here we go. We got our first card. Oops, wrong button. So if we access the menu, you got these familiars menu here. This is a fairy card we got. So what that does is, this with all other relics, they turn themselves on automatically. I don't know why you will want to turn them off at any point in the game. It's a bit of a I'm unsure as to why, but these relics are the only ones that are be off because you can only have one of these on at a time. So we've only got one of these cards at the moment, so it's better to have it on because they do level up and they do have different abilities as they get stronger as well. So yeah, we got a little friend coming with us. Hi fairy, you have lovely hair. Sometimes they chat to you, sometimes they don't. They do help you out in certain situations, and like for example, if you have a hammer, it's an item that Alucard's unable to use, but it is something that the fairy is able to use. So if you ever find yourself in stone, she will whack you out of stone. And she also uses your potions on you as well if you're ever in trouble. So there was a few occasions where I'll be using potions. Yeah, she will help out with that. So it's quite a cool thing to have, just kind of even if you don't like the fact that you got some crazy woman, tiny woman following you around everywhere, it is still worth having her on because already you can see here she's got a bit of XP just by being there and doing nothing. So yeah, it is worth having them around even if they don't do anything. What other ones are there? There's a bat, little tiny bat. There's a skull as well, and there's a little gremlin guy, similar to the fairy, but he's a bit of a gremlin. He's a bit of a talker, that guy as well. He just chats a lot. And there's a big sword as well that helps you out. The sword is quite awesome because he's like almost like a secondary weapon. Oh, I could have got that bit. Here we go. Let's get this bit. I'm thinking of power-ups to obtain that would be really useful going forward. Let's fire through this bit. Money, 250 quid. Yeah, I'm thinking of power-ups to obtain that will help me along the way. But I'm conscious that you guys are just going to be seeing the same bit of terrain over and over and over again. But still, you know, you get to see the character level up little by little as we go So we're going to return back to the clock face because there is one last item that we can obtain there that we haven't got yet. But we can now access it because we've now got the ability to fly as we are. We've got the bat power, Batman power. Cool, up we go. Come on, fairy. So we go to the left side. This is the items I was talking about. So we've got like a potion that she's able to use, a hammer that she's able to use if you're in stone, and also a life apple as well. So if you die with the fairy intact and you've got one of those life apples, she will use it and you'll come back to life. So if you're ever in a dodgy battle with a boss and yeah, you end up dying, then yeah, she'll bring you back. And then I've got these gravity boots now, so I could do now a serious monster jump by going pressing up, down, and jump. You now got this serious jump, and you can add on to it as well, so you can just keep going up seas and up seas and up seas and up and up. So yeah, that's pretty cool if you need to get to areas where we're unable to reach before. So that what area do we need to go next? Let's go to the underground. Actually, let's go to the bit which I was unable to reach before because the jump was so high. So we need to go up here, up in this bit here. Sometimes if we come in and out the screen, the clock will speed up. There we go. Come on, fairy. This guy. Oh, run away from this guy. Best thing about the bat as well, you can you get a lot smaller and you get a lot faster, so you can avoid certain situations as well, which is quite cool. So if you ever want to like skip a few things, you can. Problem is though, if you skip too much, you find yourself not, you know, your character won't level up as much because you're avoiding battles. So you find yourself becoming weaker as you get to like the later parts of the game. So that's what I'm worried about now. Seeing as I'm getting through this quite quickly, I'm worried that my character might be getting a little bit weak. There's no grinding in this. You know, you could grind, I suppose, and try and level your character up to help you out a little bit. But if you know the pattern of the way the bosses work and stuff like that, you should be fine. This is also the first area I think that you kind of see that it looks a bit strange, because if you notice there's a bunch of platforms here on the ceiling. It almost looks like the level, this part of this level is upside down. Makes you curious, doesn't it? Stricky beard face. Cool. Yes. What is this sword? So already, just by having her out and doing nothing, she's level 2, 63 experience. So, as I said, it's worth having at least one on. What was that? That was that. See, this is a double hand sword, a German thrust sword, which is cool. It's powerful, but and you look at that, you go forward a bit as well. Whoosh, is not to my taste, only because just for strategy regions, I like to be fast and be able to like swipe at my enemies quite quickly. So I'm gonna pass on that one, although it is a lot more powerful. I don't want that power up. That power up's poo. This bit's funny as well. Like the idea is that you had to have the bat to get through this bit because Alucard can't go through there. If you do this and you transport back, what? Little gag there. Oh. If I remember right, this boss is a pain in the asshole. Oh, he doesn't affect by the... Thank you, fairy. Earning her wages there. I think this might be an example of a boss which I've got to too quickly, because I can't ever remember him being this difficult. And he doesn't end there. Oh, I keep pressing that bloody button. Thank you, fairy. You can tell when this boss gets weaker because whenever he's firing those fireballs at a faster rate, that's when he's getting angrier. Thank you, fairy. He's very useful. There you go, look, he's getting mad. He's all mad. Oh, dude. Thank you, fairy. How many potions have I got? Oh, clearly not enough because she stopped using them. I'll have a Frankenfurter. Some cheese. You're gonna have to use some sort of... Oh, she gave me a protection from fire. I'm gonna have to use some strategy here because he's becoming a pain in the arse. Oh, Struth. Oh, got him. My HP was so low then as well. I was worried was not able to get him. Oh, yeah. Again, that was one of these bosses where it's getting more challenging. I don't know if I've been rushing this, because that felt like a lot of a massive challenge. We got there. We got there in the end. Echo of Bat. What that does is it gives a little add-on to my Bat character, and it gives him a bit of an echo like this. Echo, echo, echo. If you're ever in a dark room and it needs, in a dark room that needs lighting, the Echo of Bat will sort that out for you. The fairy was useful in that portion, wasn't she? She managed to heal me quite a significant amount of times. She got me out of trouble then. Didn't have to, because I was worried in the back of my mind. I was thinking I hadn't saved in this area. So she definitely come into useful there. I wonder how much. Yeah, she definitely got a few XP out of that session. If I remember right, if I head this way, here we go. We're just going to do a bit of exploring before we come out of this area, because I think there is still one or two things that we can do in this place. Find a few bits and bobs. Oh, this bit's pretty sweet. I say sweet, it's pretty gruesome. This horse, we need to deal with this horse first. Come on. Awesome. This river is white to begin with, and then it turns into blood. Oh, I've just missed out on my bloody clock thing. Never mind. Gruesome. A fountain's gruesome. Another one of these. These axes only take like 2 hearts as well, so they're not too bad. So maybe it's probably best if I have that on for now, because I can't think of any other advantages that I can take with the time stopping thing. Now I've got a lot more power ups. I've got the wolf, I've got the bat and stuff like that. So, and if I remember right, there we go. Nice little area up here I've managed to find. Bink. And sword card. What that does, gives me another one of these guys, but this time it's a sword. This guy, I'm unsure if I want to equip this guy. He looks badass and he does help you attack, but the fairy has been so useful up to this point. Let's keep the fairy for now. Where does this take me? Ah, it takes me back to the cathedral. Get rid of that little man. Cool, and now we can do this bit. Where are we to? Okie dokie. So, what I want to do, I want to head back to the... Let's go back to the teleporter. Yeah, let's go back that way. But now we've unlocked this area where we can link up to the chapel. I'll go to the save point and then that'll be that. So let's try and get that first. So yeah, we've made quite a significant amount of progress so far. We're starting to power up our power-ups, so we've got like a little couple of add-ons. We've got an add-on to our bat character. Let's try that. La, 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 la. Cool. So guys, I'm going to leave this episode here. Come back next time and we're going to backtrack and go back to the underground catacombs and explore that area. Okay guys, see you then.